Hi, I'm Lawrence Whippler. In this video I'll explain what electricity is and how you're able to create it by separating magnetic monopoles. First, I'll explain what creates a dipole. A dipole is created by the perpetual motion of magnetic monopoles. Now, your monopoles will move from the south pole up to the north pole. That would be your north monopole. And just the opposite, your south monopoles will move from the north pole into the south pole. Okay, now what's going to happen is all your surplus monopoles that are not able to pass through the core of this magnet are all going to gather up here on one end. These will be your north monopoles. Your south monopoles will do the same down here. Now, today's laws of physics will tell you to isolate a monopole, you simply break a bar magnet in half, like that. Well, what's going to happen is these lines of force are going to connect with each other and create a smaller dipole, or dipole. You can do this all the way down to the size of an atom, which are actually dipoles anyway. But to isolate a monopole, you must use the properties that a monopole has, and that would be the law of attraction. Since we created a dipole using monopoles, we will use this dipole to separate monopoles. Now we're going to need a coil of wire, which is made of atoms. Atoms are magnetic dipoles. They too have monopoles circulating. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate those monopoles, or separate them. So what we have is take our south magnetic pole, and we're going to move it this direction. What's going to happen now is all of the north monopoles in this coil of wire, which make up the atoms, are all going to be concentrated over here. So we'll have north monopoles over here. And the opposite, we're going to have south monopoles. Well, our south monopoles today is actually called negative electricity. In the north is positive electricity. As long as this bar magnet or your dipole is moving past the coil of wire, you're going to separate these two. Once this stops, you no longer have the push to separate them monopoles and no more electricity. So you take these streams of north monopoles and south monopoles, recombine them in a coil of wire, and again, you're going to get a magnetic field, which is where they came from in the first place. Now, electricity can be generated in several different ways, but the underlying principle is they are separated north and south monopoles. Thanks for watching.